Welcome everyone to round 2 of the Vista competition. I'm Daniel and I'll be your host. But what's Vista all about? Let's meet the team and hear more.
Thanks, Daniel. It is great to be here. I'm Martin and I'm part of the Vista team. I love hearing about how everyone are working together to succeed.
Hi, I'm Stefan. I think the best part of Vista is what you learn from answering all challenging questions.
I'm Michael. For me, Vista is all about the people, the passion and the energy.
And I'm Anna. We're all very excited to share Vista 2024 with you. Good luck and have fun!
There you have it. We're here to celebrate teamwork, knowledge and passion. It's great to be here. So let's get started with the first part of this round, the individual challenge. After you've finished, you'll meet up with the rest of your team for the second part, the team challenge. Check out the rules for the whole round below. Is everything clear? Let's go through it again to make sure. You all earn points separately in this, the individual challenge. Your team gets the average of everyone's score in this round, so everyone needs to do it. Your individual scores are an important part of your team's final score. After everyone's done the individual challenge, you all work together to conquer the team challenge and get your final score. One person runs the team challenge from their device, but everyone participates and supports the team. You can earn 300 points during round 2. Your overall score will be divided by 10, giving you a maximum of 30 points on the Vista scoreboard for round 2. Are you ready for the individual challenge? Let's get started. It's time for some service planning. It's time to start. So let's begin with the service planning challenge. You will be answering some questions about planning a service schedule for our customer, Lee Construction. Before you meet them, I've got a present for you, a gift box if you will. You're getting an extract from the preventive maintenance interval documents in Impact and a Volvo Connect film introducing the fuel and environment service. Get familiar with everything. Watch the video and read the preventive maintenance interval documents carefully. Pay attention to what you read and answer in this round. It might give you hints about tackling the team challenge. One last thing before I go. Make sure you use the files in the gift box when you answer. Don't go to Impact yourself. Feeling familiar with the documents? Don't worry about memorizing anything. But a general sense of what's in them will get you far, both now and in the team challenge. For now, let's meet Lee Construction, a family-owned transport operator. They own a tipper fleet that recovers demolition material and provides sand and gravel for construction. Sonia Lee, the general manager, wants to supply other materials like bricks as well. Lee Construction just got a contract to supply material for building a local government office, and they've bought an FM 6x4 D13 Euro 5 for the job. The transport mission is trips to a harbour and back. That means a round trip of 40 kilometres, carrying construction material and waste with an expected gross combined weight of 46 tonnes. The roads are well maintained and have an average gradient of 7 degrees. Sonia's assigned her most experienced driver, Sam, to the new truck. In this part of the challenge, you will answer questions about the planned usage for the new truck. Before you start, it's good to know that the answer pages only allow you to enter whole numbers with no separators or units. So if the answer isn't a whole number, use the nearest whole number. For example, instead of 81.4, write 81, or instead of 17.5, write 18. You only get one chance for each question, so make sure you're happy with your answer before pressing Submit. Is that clear? I hope so, because here's question 1. What is the annual mileage in kilometres if the truck is used as planned? All right, let's see how we can work this one out. One way is by multiplying the daily distance by the number of working days. The truck is active 6 days a week, 48 weeks a year. So 6 times 48 gets us 288 working days per year. 460 kilometres per day times 288 days gets us the answer, 132,480 kilometres. Your next question is question 2. What are the annual engine hours according to the plan? In other words, how many hours will the truck engine run in a year? How did that go? Let's see how we get the answer to question 2. To get the total number of engine hours a year, we need to multiply the number of hours the truck is running a day by the number of days the truck is used. From the first question, we already know the truck is used 288 days a year. Multiply by 9 hours a day to get our answer, 2,592 hours. Here's your next question. For the planned transport mission, what is the average speed of the truck in kilometres per hour? We're over halfway there. Now let's go through the numbers for question 3. To get the average speed in kilometres per hour, we divide the distance covered in kilometres by the time taken in hours. The easiest way is to use the daily averages, 460 kilometres per day and 9 hours per day of usage. To the nearest whole number, 460 divided by 9 is 51. Now for question 4. What's the average fuel consumption of the truck in litres per 100 kilometres? Here it is. We're at the answer for the last question. To get the average fuel consumption in litres per 100 kilometres, we need to divide the amount of fuel used in a certain time by the distance covered in kilometres. We already know the fuel used per day, 220 litres, and the distance covered per day, 460 kilometres. So, 220 divided by 460 gets us 0.48 litres per kilometre. 0.48 litres per kilometre times 100 gets us 48 litres per 100 kilometres. That's all for this part. Let's check the scores. That's everything I have for you about service planning for now. I know you're invested now, so don't worry. There's going to be more about Lee Construction's service schedule in the Team Challenge. But before we move on, here's something to think about. If you get stuck in the Team Challenge, remember what you did in this round. OK, enough about the future. Right now, you've got the Vista Knowledge Quiz to do. It's now time for the first round of the Vista Quiz. It's a test of your knowledge, but don't worry, the answers are all in the gift box. If you need to open the documents in the gift box again, you can use the menu in the top right to go back. Get ready, here comes the quiz. That's all for the quiz, but don't forget what you saw in those information sheets. You will need to use them again in the Team Challenge, so make sure to get familiar with them. And maybe there's something useful to remember from these questions. But back to the present. Let's see how you did overall. How many points are you taking back to your team? That's everything for now. You've earned your individual points for the team, but the round isn't over. Make sure your teammates take the individual challenge too. But remember, everyone has to take it on their own. No spoilers. The next step is the team challenge. For that, you all meet in the same room. Try to find a comfortable place where your team can meet for 75 to 90 minutes. Double-check the internet connection there and make sure there are no distractions like noise or people coming in. Why not arrange some soft drinks, tea or coffee, and maybe some snacks? When we meet again, I'll have more for you about Lee Construction's service schedule and some speed answer questions about Volvo and Vista. I'll see you all there.